Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. You want to jump into the Amiga CD32, then you have come to the right place. This video that you're seeing is a result of the tutorial that is attached to the end of this video. This game is base jumpers. Check it out. You kind of climb up and then you jump all the way down. It's fun, it's fairly unique, and it's fun on the CD32. If you like fighting games, then check out Fightin Spirit on the CD32, guys. This is a good game. I like fighting games. I like Street Fighter. I like King of Fighters. I like fighting games. I grew up in the arcade and I played a lot of them, and I feel like this is a really good game. It's something I feel I should play more to enjoy, but it's freaking awesome. Now the CD32 has been made extremely easy by the guys over at Amiga Vision, and hopefully the tutorial at the end is going to make this even easier for you. It's a good way to discover new systems. That's one of the things I really like about the MiSTerFPGA. Without a MiSTer, I would have never even given this system the time of the day. I can't remember when it came out. I don't remember anyone having one, but I was never interested in there. But then when it kind of gets released for the MiSTer, and it's really easy to use and play, you can use shaders from the Amiga Vision and some of the other stuff from Amiga Vision in CD32 as a standalone package. So previously, the version of CD32 needed the Amiga Vision pack, then you needed to kind of go into the Amiga Vision front end to kind of initiate it. Now it is standalone. You just select, you go to the main menu, it'll show you at the end of the video, but you get into the main menu, you go to consoles, you pick Amiga CD32, and you select the game that you want from there. When you want to change game, you just bring up the OST. It's like selecting a core, you go in there and it loads the next game. There are some fun games on there. There's some terrible games on here, but there are a lot of fun games on here, and it's well worth you guys trying this out. And just a final game to have a look at, well, just the intro of the game. This is Bubba and Sticks, and I kind of like the title. I like the fact that it looks like we got a red Death Star over there, and I've been watching a lot of Star Wars recently, kind of like got into Andor, then I watched Rogue One, I just finished episode 4, I'm going to watch 5 and 6 soon. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's get into that tutorial. If you don't want to watch a tutorial, then the video ends there. CD32, it's pretty awesome, it's available in MiSTer, and I've had some fun playing it. And if you want fun playing it and you need a hand setting it up, stick around for the tutorial. If you're still here, it means you want to get Amiga CD32 working on your MiSTerFPGA, courtesy of the guys over at Amiga Vision. So first thing you want to do, guys, is head over to amiga.vision. That's it, amiga.vision, and it will bring you to this website. Once you're over here, go to the first page, click this button that says download. Now, I'm not going to show you the next step here, guys, but once you click that, that's a disclaimer, because Amiga Vision do not distribute any content, any material that's protected by copyright. They merely provide you with a search. But provided the search is successful, once you click that, you want to get yourself the Amiga CD32 pack. That will hopefully be available. Now it's up to you how you get that. You can pick and choose what you like out of there. You can download the whole lot. You can do it via a torrent. You can do it via zip downloading zips individually. You can download the whole lot via like a download manager like JDownloader. It's completely up to you. I also want to say, guys, that the games that you saw at the beginning of this video are as a direct result of this tutorial. It's the way I like doing my tutorials. I do the tutorial, then I play some games after, but I put the games at the beginning of the video so I know everything works. So provided you follow everything along that I'm showing you in here, everything should be dandy. Now let me minimize this. This is what we have just downloaded. That is all the files there. I've gone for the whole lot, and at the bottom is the root of my MiSTer's micro SD card. Now something I want to show you here, guys, this may be a little bit long-winded, but this is real time, so bear with me, guys. No editing, because when I edit tutorials sometimes bits get left out. It's easy for you to see the whole process. So look, once we open this, the first thing we want to do before we have a look at absolutely anything else is you're going to find the folder in here called this explanation mark Amiga Vision CD32 setup for MiSTer. And remember, guys, this one is only for micro SD cards. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip that. I'm going to use 7-zip because that's what I generally use. And here we go, we've got that over here. So let's unzip that. That's probably at the bottom, but I'm just going to press type here again and again here, and it should bring it to the top. Here you go. We've got that over here. That's the extracted folder. So that is that folder here, extracted. Now there's a bunch of files in here, but before I copy anything over, I want to have a look at one thing. Now, if you're installing this for the first time, we're going to copy all of this over apart from this file. This file here, USB.7z, just ignore that. You'll see me ignore it when I copy it over because this is for USB hard drives. We're doing this on a micro SD card, but if you are upgrading, this is only for those that are upgrading, just go into games, go into Amiga CD32, and there'll be a folder in here called CD32-saves.hdf. If you are upgrading and you want to maintain your save files, just delete this. Delete this already so you don't copy it over, so you maintain your saves. You have been warned. If you copy everything over, you may lose your saves. Naturally, if you're doing this for the first time, don't worry about it. If you're like me and you really don't care for your saves, you can just copy over everything, because all I do is make videos. I don't actually play any games. Okay, so let's kind of go back out. So once we're back in that folder, what we're going to do is we're going to go into CD32, and here you go. As you can see, they've laid out the structure there that goes with the structure of the MiSTerFPGA. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight everything apart from that zipped folder, that USB.7 zip, and you can either copy or paste, or you can drag and drop them, and I'm going to drag and drop them to the root of my MiSTerFPGA's micro SD card. And here we go. Now it's copying stuff over. I'm going to get a warning. There you go, because I have got this on here before. I'm just adding it once again for the tutorial. I'm going to replace every file in this destination. Now you want to do that, guys, but I need to emphasize again, remove that saves HDF file if you don't want to overwrite your saves. This is pretty much a fresh install that I'm doing now. So that's nearly going to get done, and then we'll have a look at the next step. Now that everything is copied over, all good, all good. So let's go back to our original downloads. I'm going to take this back a little bit so we keep going back. So that's the original folder that we downloaded. We extracted stuff out there. Now what we want in here now, we can, let me just do by type, because we want all the CHD files. So all this stuff here, so for example, there's a folder here saying not working on MiSTer yet. These are games that aren't working. Now you can add these to your games folder, and if they become compatible, you've already got them in there. You can try those out later to mess about with them. I'm going to add them on there because, well, I just want them on there. What's down here? We don't need this, 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 we don't need this. So what we want is we want all the CHD files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and I'm just going to quickly highlight all of them so we can make sure that we have got all of them highlighted. Let's go a little bit faster. So these are all the games. There's 135 games here, or sorry, 127 games here that are ready and working and supported. So what do we do now? We go over to the root of our MiSTer's micro SD card, and we are looking for games. Where are you, games? Here you go, the games folder. So if you click that, we are going to find Amiga CD32. Now guys, I've got everything in here already, but I'm going to rewrite over everything just for the sake of this tutorial. So you can, let's right click and copy this time, or you can drag and drop. So I'm just going to paste everything in here, and it's going to give me the warning again saying you're going to overwrite lots of stuff, but I will come back later because there's quite a lot of files here. There's 14.6 gig copying there, and it's going to take a little bit of time. And naturally for me, when it says replace everything, I can choose to skip or replace, but for the purpose of this video, I want to use the files that are available, the same files that you guys are going to use. So I am going to overwrite everything that I already have. With everything copied over, what we want to do now is let's go to the root of our MiSTerFPGA's micro SD card once again, and we are looking for a file called MiSTer.ini, MiSTer.ini, and it's this file over here. So what we need to do, let me just open this up so we can bring this on screen and I can show you. So what we want to do here is we go back to Amiga Vision and we go into installation. Now I've gone through all of this, so you don't need to read that, but all you need to do is over here, video mode 9 underscore PAL equals 9. So let's go ahead and copy that. So we are going to copy that. Then what we're going to do is in our INI file, now this here where it's got this bracket, MiSTer bracket, anywhere in this section we can actually add that line, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight it there, I'm going to press enter, and I'm going to paste what we just copied. Control V for the win. There you go. That's it. That will give us this video mode PAL, because PAL's not a very popular format, but for the Amiga and the CD32 it is. And what we do in our INI file, we go save. Now, if you're a little bit paranoid about this, what you can do is you can make a backup of your INI file. You can add this. If you do have any issues, which you shouldn't, I don't think you will, but if you do have any issues, you can always revert back to the old one, or you can just simply delete the line that we have added. And guys, that's kind of it. You should be enjoying Amiga Vision, but let's go over to the MiSTerFPGA and actually check it out. And I want to show you how you guys actually launch this, because the Amiga Vision team have made this step even easier. They've streamlined how you actually launch the games. It's just really, really good. So let's go over to the MiSTer. Here we are now on our MiSTerFPGA. Once we have done everything we have seen in the tutorial. So what we want to do, guys, is let's head over to consoles, because the CD32 was a console. Once we click it over here, you go to the Amiga CD32 games, and when you go there, you can pick the games directly from the menu like you're selecting a course. I'm going to go with the first game here, Alfred Chicken, because this guy's a chicken. And who doesn't like chicken? As you can see, it boots up straight away. Now, if you see a crash here, it won't be because the core's crashing. It's sometimes when it swaps video modes, OBS crashes for me. In this case, it's not crashing, and it's winner chicken dinner. It's running, so you can enjoy Alfred Chicken now. So guys, also want to say, sometimes if I do get something wrong in my tutorial, check the description or check the pinned comment. I'll leave any kind of additional notes in there, or any useful information. If I've made a mistake and I need to correct it, I'll post it in there. I don't think I have, because I've done the tutorial and everything is working now. This now uses all the shaders from Amiga Vision. You've got lots and lots of options. Sorry, it's getting to a black screen, but there you go. So hopefully you like that chicken music. But that's it, guys. So if you enjoyed this tutorial and it did help, then consider subscribing to the channel. Press the like button. It really does help out. In the meantime, guys, be super duper awesome to one another. Big thank you out to the guys at Amiga Vision. You are freaking awesome. Love the work that you do. This is Alfred Chicken and Pixel Cherry Ninja out. Now I want a chicken burger.